Well, item A, that there are documents which tell you how to do this Zoom meeting, but if we're already here, you don't really need number A. Number B, roll call. Ron Dean, I'm present. Paul is here.
Present.
Yep. Alder Stoyer is not here yet. Ian is present.
Yep.
Susan is not present yet. David is present. And Rebecca is excused.
Yes.
Okay, item C, approval of tonight's agenda for December 15th. Do we have a motion to approve the agenda?
Motion to approve.
Second.
that.
Okay, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any nays? No. Okay, the ayes is approved. Approval of the minutes from the November 17th meeting. I was not there, but I did read them, but that was an interesting meeting. Do we have a motion to approve those? Or discussion?
I'll
Make a motion to approve.
Made a motion to approve. And we have a second?
Second.
Okay, Paul, second. All in favor? Aye.
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 Okay, the ayes have it. No nays? No nays, okay. Approval of the minutes. Okay, number E, regular business, certificate of appropriateness 21-38, consideration with possible action on design review for replacement rear windows located at 114 South Broadway. Jason.
Yes, you're all fairly well familiar with 114 South Broadway. It's come before the Landmarks Commission a number of times for the past few years. Today, it's a request for 2 replacement windows on the rear of the building. So at the top right of the screen, you see a picture of the front facade. At the bottom right, you see a picture of the rear of the building that I took from the Google Street View. If we skip to the next page, the replacement windows, there'll be a pair of vinyl type windows. Again, rear facing. Here at the bottom right, you see the only pictures that were provided of the existing windows. They're relatively new in that they're not historic. The only hesitation I have here after the fact is that the new windows being specified are supposed to be white on the outside, I believe. And everything that I see on the building from the Google Street View shows all the outside windows as being black or a dark color. But otherwise, I have no objections to any of this. I recommend approval, recognizing that there's no historic material being removed, so there's no net loss of integrity with new windows going in these locations. Thank you.
And do we also already have confirmation that the size was not going to change? I know that was, I sort of read that in there.
That is my understanding from the application, yes.
Okay. And any further discussion on this, folks? Hi, Susan.
The window openings, Jason, are they, do they have an arch at the top, or are they rectangular?
So if we go back to the first slide with the map, I think what we see is a slight arch that's been filled in with a blank section long time ago. I don't know that I can get you a zoomed in view on that or not, but as best I recall, there's a very shallow elliptical arch at the top of these windows, relatively imperceptible, that's been filled in.
Okay.
Any other questions or comments?
I think Jason's point's compelling, that absence of change of any historic materials is very convincing, and I would approve this as is. In fact, I'll make a motion right now to approve as is.
Okay, do we have a second? You said something, Susan, or you're muted. Okay, I take that as a second. We'll take the thumbs up as a second. All in favor? Aye.
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 Any nays? Okay, the ayes have it. The motion is approved. Item F. Sorry about that. I thought that was off. Information staff level COA applications.
Yeah, we have a nice collection of staff level COA applications, all of which were approved. I think the first one we briefly mentioned last month. It's 702 South Monroe. New storm windows to match the existing storm windows in material design and something else. I forget what. But it's there in the letter, so that was approved. Next up, we had 124 North Adams, the old Katie Bernard Land Company, or Frankenthal building now. The Wells Fargo letters will be replaced with new backlit letters. It's new signage using the existing foundation, existing holes and everything else, so no real change there. We approve that. New roof at 702 South Quincy, straight up asphalt shingle replacement. We approve that. Pointed out, of course, that it's eligible for the homeowner tax credit of 25%, so perhaps they'll take advantage of that, we can hope. Then, was there one more? Oh, a hot tub. You know, I'm always good to approve a hot tub.
What is it? 1126 South.
1126 South Van Buren.
Note that.
By the letter of our ordinance, this is a, quote, unattached, non-visible accessory structure, end quote. So you can see on the site plan, it's kind of tucked in behind the property garage, next to the neighboring garage. In the photo at the bottom left, the gray building at left is the neighbor's garage. You see the ground preparation that's taken place for the hot tub. So we've approved that with no understanding that we're invited over, but maybe that'll change.
All right. Thank you for that, Jason. Review city raise repair orders and demolitions.
We received none.
Any staff updates?
Yes, we have officially received an appeal of the decision from Landmarks Commission's last meeting for 137 North Oakland for the porch denial that we put through. We had offered, obviously, to work with him to find a design that works. He is going the appeal route first. So that goes to City Council on January 18th. This is our first appeal to City Council, so Jason and I will probably just go there and do the same staff presentation that we did for you all. It would be nice to have some support in case anyone wanted to speak to why we gave that denial. I think that would be very helpful at City Council, but not required for anyone to attend. So I will be sending out an email closer to that date in case anyone does want to pop in and just speak on behalf of the Landmarks Commission for that. We don't really have much of a relationship with City Council because we don't report out to them, so I think it would be good to put our best foot forward here, even though it was a denial of a COA. So beyond that, I don't know if Jason has anything else to add?
No, just a lot of thoughts going through my head about what we need to present to council, like number of COAs approved.
Yeah, I mean, we'll like spice it up because this is like one of 2 denials we've ever done. So I think it's good to show like that we're usually very flexible, that we work with people. It's not hard to get them approved, you know, that whole song and dance too, so.
Maybe get
I think that's an excellent opportunity to demonstrate that this commission has done over the last 2 years. Jason, you kind of were previewing what I was, not only have the majority of the things that have come before this commission been approved, I don't expect you to dig this deep into the statistics, but almost always, I would say 75% of our approvals have been unanimous.
Right.
We've only had a few split votes of the commission on projects. And I don't know if the denials that we've had, I don't know if those were unanimous denials or not, but I guess my point is, I feel like the commission has been very unified in its approach, the way we've looked at things. And so I think that's important because we all know there's not a lot of consistency sometimes in the way the projects are brought forth by the property owners, and every project is a little bit different and unique. I think for us, the holy grail is we always want to be consistent and we always want to not set bad precedent, but the fact of the matter is each of these projects are very unique and almost impossible to obtain that consistency.
Yeah. I guess I'd just add to that in this particular case, there is documented evidence of what was there. And It is available for the homeowner to use as reference for whatever is done and proposed for that location. So oftentimes we're going on judgment, but in this case we don't even have to. So.
And once again, what was the address of that? Because I'd like to look back and watch that.
137 North Oakland.
COA 21
Stephanie, did you and Jason ever get a hold of the original documents?
Yes, from Ian. We sent those along to the homeowner as well.
Okay. And then the city council meeting, are the city council meetings in person now, or are they all Zoom as well?
They do a hybrid, so you can come in person. I guess we can kind of decide which route we want to take. I think it's easier to communicate with them when you're in the room with them. So maybe that'll be the route we go. It's also easier to give presentations to all of them when you're in the room. Like, I think the technology is a little easier in-house than it is when you're logging in from home.
Sure.
So we'll have to play around with that. See what gets us the most bang for our buck.
Okay. Any other books that you'd like to raise? No? Okay. Date of our next meeting is Wednesday, January 19th, with the exception of that, which you're going to give us the information for. So,
Yes.
And if you could send out not only an email, Steph, but a calendar invite,
yeah.
that would be great. Otherwise, it'll get double booked, I know.
Yes. I'm the same way.
Yeah, likewise. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
I will motion to adjourn. Nice
second.
job on your first meeting.
We got a second down there with Susan. I saw her laughing and stuff. So,
Yeah.
okay,
They
all in
should be
favor?
Aye.
on.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody. Any nays? Okay, no.
Merry
Okay.
Christmas.